Hello everybody and welcome back to Planescape. I've done a quick little bit of side questing off the side of the video in order to get into here. This is where you need to go to Ragpickers Square in order to get to Pharod. But you need to have a specific item on you.
I'm gone.
It's basically an introduction to how portals work. This archway leads only inches into the small building before becoming blocked by a solid wall of refuse. The rubbish is packed so tightly it may as well be stones and mortar. As you come closer, however, the archway's outline begins to shimmer. You notice a handful of junk you've been carrying about begins to shimmer as well. Put it in the archway. The wall of refuse flickers, wavers, and seems to fold in on itself. And thank you, motorist. Sorry. The wall of refuse flickers, waves, and seems folding itself, revealing an open space beyond it. A passage or a portal seems to have formed within the frame of the archway. That takes us through here,
Right.
where we go through here. A rugged, middle-aged collector approaches you as you enter the area. He quickly looks over and sneers. Don't know you. I don't believe I've made your acquaintance either. Collector continues to glare at you. Is there a problem? Problem as I be seeing it, Burke, is that you continue to breathe in my presence. Collecting bodies before they're dead sounds like a good way to meet the lady, you know. You seem to talk some sense into the collector as he turns away from you. Watch your back, Cutter. Most here won't talk with you with their blade before their bone box. If you stay much longer, I'll be doing the same. I could in theory take them on, but there's quite a few people there to actually try and deal with, so instead I will just carry on my way. Bandages, Dustman and Barman Charm, that's worth some stuff. Junk because just because. This looks like it's part of some more permanent structure, perhaps buried in the surrounding trash. I believe I need to go down here, I think. Can't quite remember my way around, but I think I can recall it. All these trash warrants are made of junk crushed together by the weight of the mountains of garbage above.
Done.
Don't really want dak'kon to be in the middle of the fight, but never mind. And yes, even though I am a mage, I am getting stuck right in.
Did you see that? Damn it.
Die.
And he's dead. Commons, jagged knife. I think that's only worth one, but I'll probably be able to sell it. Find out.
Alright.
Query. Right. Let's run away. A buried villager who runs off in order to drag you up that way so you get into a bigger fight. Now I think I just keep on going.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Like I say, I can't really remember my way around. I think I'll go over here. Oh dear. More, you better get stuck in first.
Alright.
I don't really want dak'kon to be engaging in a fight. He doesn't have to.
The rock sings true.
Did you see that?
And there we go. More guys dead. I'll leave that knife. And I'll take that. And nothing there. Right.
Done.
No, totally the wrong way. go. And next one. And he's dead. All these trash warrants made together are junk. Right, let's see. What did this guy have? Bronze ring. And just more knives. Okay. I think I've gone in completely the wrong direction. I need to go back up. There's nothing down here by the looks of it. No, nothing down here. Okay, let's keep on moving. Do I need to go through? I might need to go through those villages.
Alright.
No, here we are. This is where I want to go. As you enter the room, a large, heavy-set man gets up from the chair and approaches you. Hello there, name's Bish. Who might you be? My name's Ardhan. Ard's what? Bish says blank at you and shakes his head violently. I ain't never seen you before, and Pharod didn't tell me about no Ardhan coming around. He noticed his hand moving slowly towards his weapon. You best be telling me what you're doing here, Burke. I've got nothing to hide, and I don't want to cause any trouble. I just want to pass through. Bish frowns at you. Alright, you can go on. As you start to make your way past Bish, he leans over and quietly warns you. But know this, Burke. You go cause some trouble down there, I'll go crushing your skull if I see you again. Thank you. And just pop down here. And we are in the Forgotten Village. Come on, open it, and down we go. Yeah. I've got allergies causing my nose to be all stuffed up. Bleh. Right.
Done.
Now, before we go saying hello to old Pharod, we're just going to have a wander around here first and meet some of the other people who inhabit this area. Berry villagers don't really do anything for you, they're just kind of just hanging around.
Done.
These are probably going to be locked. No, cool, I'll take that. I'll take that, I'll leave the battle axe. And we have Marta here. Hello, Marta. You see a blockish woman dressed in a heavy burlap robe. She lumbers about the room, her joints popping as she bends over to pick up objects from the various tables. Her hair is bound back from her head with a bone hairpin. She has a sour, curd-faced expression. She is mumbling to herself in a sing-song voice. Greetings! The woman doesn't appear to hear you. Instead, she stumbles back to one of the long tables and begins picking at one of the corpses. Come on now, she clicks her teeth. Don't be all difficult on Marta. He's being difficult, isn't he, Marta? Yes, he is. Watch what she's doing. From what we can see, it looks like she's digging teeth out of the corpse's mouth, with only her hands and fingernails. When it doesn't work, she pulls out a splintered wooden chisel mallet and thwacks the gums until the tooth snaps free and puts it in a bag at her waist. What are you doing? Marta leaps away from the corpse, startled, and gives a piercing shriek. Ah! She catches her breath and hisses angrily at the corpse on the table. If dead you are not, you might have said something earlier, false corpse, nasty corpse, yes. Have you no shame? You are the one who should be ashamed, knocking out my teeth like that. Have you no respect for the dead? Ha! Marta puts her hands on her hips and puffs up indignantly. Like you cared for your teeth, all rotted and scored and syrup brown. Wonder they ain't plopped out your bone box. She scratched her head. Isn't that right, Marta? Aye, all rotten and gone they are. Ooh, you'll be punished for your evil teeth-taking, Marta. I shall haunt you until the end of your days. Ha! You see that, Marta? Do yous? Marta's face scrunches up like a wrung rag. I hears it, Marta. I hears it. With a grunt, she starts pounding the corpse with her fists, making meaty thwacks with every hit. Haunt me, will ya? Take this and this. Oh, stop! No, sorry, I'm not going to haunt you. damnable deaders. Marta takes a deep breath and lets the chisel fall to her side. That's more like it, eh, Marta? Yeah, corpse quiet, yeah. Hello? Marta squints and turns. How'd you get over there so fast? She mumbles to herself. Marta, how did you do that? No glimmer, no glimmer. This grey place blind and near death. Marta is still mumbling to herself about corpses and gratitude. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
Marta did this one thing. Marta did this one asks who I was. Aye, he did. She starts humming. Nobody but mine. I am Marta the seamstress. Marta the seamstress. Marta the seamstress. She turns away back to the corpse, singing her name to herself. What are you doing, Marta? Marta turns back to the corpse with a huff. I'm trying to get this Burke to give up his stitches and teethies. And he wasn't recuperating. No. She wags her finger as if lecturing a small child. Stubborn's a stone, isn't he, Marta? Yes, he is. Stitches and teethies? Gotta pull the stitches out, the teethies. Marta, perhaps you could give me a hand. I has been giving you a hand, old batty. No need to take that turn with me, pulling out the stitches and teethies, yes, and the thingies inside. But why are you pulling out everything?
Updated my journal.
Put them aside, Marta, that's what I does here. She scratches her head. Aye, Marta, we do. Stitchy thread and teethies are precious, can be turned into jink. Strip the corpses and bring you, they tell Marta. Put out teethies, stitches, thingies inside the corpses, strip them cold and sell them to the dusties. You sell corpses to the dusties? Marta frowns. Did you not say we'd be selling them, Marta? Her frown deepens and shakes her head. Aye, Marta, we did. Dusties buy bodies, but we takes all we can get first. Who tells you to strip the corpses? Fat-faced gimme pig Quint and the other crutch hobble crutch Pharod. Isn't that right, Marta? She gives a queer smile and nods. Aye, it is. What kind of things do you dig out of the corpses? So what do you do with things you put out of corpses? Sell them for Chinese. Can I ask you some other questions? Can you dig in my body and find anything? Marta squints at you. Then nods. Marta can do that, can't you, Marta? Yes, you can. I am not going to watch this. Where? Check my intestines, please. You lie up on the table and Marta stands over you, a rusty knife in the ready. There's a stabbing pain as she slices into your abdomen and cuts brutally downwards in a saw-like motion, exposing your innards. Despite the pain, you watch in silent, morbid fascination as she plunders your organs, humming to herself. There's a wrenching pain as Marta lifts a ropey mass of your intestines, blood and other fluids streaming from it. Look at this, Marta, look at this. I see. Cut there. Marta makes a small, deft incision in the side of the intestines, and you hear a ting. Something small metallic strikes the floor.
Updated my journal.
Marta then dumps the soupy mass back onto your torso, then reaches down and picks up the object. A ring, it appears, and she flicks it to you. Pretty, eh, Marta? Yes, Marta. One shouldn't swallow such a thing. Thank you. Anything else? Nope. Okay, thank you. I think I can buy some teeth off her, which gives better attack. I have a mass of my own intestines. Let's let Mort hang on to them. And this is the twisted ring. This looks like the 3 rings that have been wrapped around each other. Just looking at it makes you dizzy. +1 to armor class. Should put on the twisted ring. I could do Memper's ring, but I don't really want to because it's cursed. It'll put my armor class down to 1, but I'll never be able to remove it unless I have to remove curse or something cast on me. Sitting badges up there. Did these guys actually have anything else useful on them? I don't think they did, really. No. Cool, alright. I'll probably come back to her in a bit.
Done.
It looks like someone parked this cart back in here long ago. Is there anything? No, can't do anything over there. Can't do anything down in here. I can have a look in this box, or I might be able to have a look in the box, maybe it's locked. No, it's not locked. I will take your stuff. Thank you. Oh, I've started a fight.
Damn it.
Village thugs. We'll soon be seeing them dead.
Just folly.
I'm gone. All
And
right.
there we are. That's 2 thugs dead. Tarnished doesn't really do anything for me. Okay, right. dak'kon, can you hold on to all this jewellery, please? There we go. More. Hold on, that key and the knives, because I've got a better knife than they have there, and that key as well. Is that a regular? Oh yeah, that's my crescent hatchet, my baby's first axe.
All right.
Right, I can pop in here to see if there's anything going on. Just a person's house. Okay, I could raid it, but I'm not into raiding people's houses.
I'm gone.
Collector. Oh, this is somebody else's house by the looks of it. Is it? Oh, an abandoned house. Okay. 25 copper coins.
Done.
Another 20 copper coins from there. As well as anything else of any interest in here. Nope. Right, let's keep going now. Okay, that is a way I need to go later. Another building just over here. Just another villager's home, okay. Here, he gives me a job to do. Bandages and some punch daggers. Here. This sour-faced middle-aged man starts when you approach him and reaches for his belt. Finding no weapon there, he simply backs away from you. You can see that beneath the collector's robes, his lower legs and forearms are swathed in filth-encrusted bandages. I'd like to ask some questions, please. Who are you? Name's here, so it is. Madder down here. What are you doing? Waiting for my wounds to heal up so I can make another run down below. I sell some stuff I found down there. Down below? What do you mean, down below? He nods his head. Down in the catacombs where all the deaders is. Say, you going down there any time? Maybe. I lost my lucky knife. He grunts angrily, stomping his foot. She's been with me for years, right here. He puts an empty sheath in his belt. What happened to it? I was poking about the catacombs below and smacking into a ghoul. Must have been a straggler, because there's usually more than one. He bit my face, so I covered up my arms and stabbed at it with the eyes. It dropped and bit my leg for a while before I shake the piker off and made it back up here. Fine. That's all right. I'll see if I can find your knife.
Journal.
I can't do anything with that. There was this here. Leg bone club, if you want it. Want to use a club weapon, you can.
Done.
That is where I want to be going to see Pharod. And I think there's only one other guy in here. I think he's in here, and he's like the oh no, there's 2 places. One of these is a merchant shop, and gets a bit pissy at you saying I want to buy stuff. Quint, here we are. Merchant bloke. You see a short, fat-faced man who is covered in filth and grime. He smells bad and his teeth are rotten. He wheezes, he looks you up and down and says, "I'm Quint. You new?" "Yeah." He looks at you suspiciously. "You selling or trading?" Selling. His eyes narrow further. Dealing, eh? With me or with everybody, Burke? Which? With you specifically. Just me? Yeah, no, just you. That's so, eh? Well, let's deal. Anything you're interested in? Anything interesting, huh? You were looking for something? A journal. Journal, eh? Gold leaf, maybe? I'm not sure. Could be. Nor me. Okay, let's talk trades then. So, this is what he's got. He's probably not got a lot on him of any use to me. A few charms. Charms were good. The Angleless Eye. Good for a thief if you want to be a thief, but otherwise no. Divine Sensor, invokes Raised Dead. Useful if you weren't me. Shamanistic Rod, invokes Magic Missile. Again, useful if you're not me. Right, Soul Crescent Hatchet, we don't need that. Punch Daggers, oh, there's regular, I can sell them. Jacking Knives are only a 1, okay. Might as well sell them. And sell all this stuff. There we go. That's all done.
Alright.
Let's just quickly pop in over here, because I can't remember who or what lives in this place. Oh, it's just a bloke in his house, okay.
Done.
Alright, we just head over to Pharod's court.
Alright. Done.
And here he is. Pharod, the man with our journal. Before you is an elderly man leaning heavily upon a crutch. His left leg is twisted as if he tried to walk 2 directions at once and paid the price. His maggoty coloured skin is bunched and heavy on his skull and flecked with liver spots. He's mumbling and smacking his lips as his eyes make a circuit of the room.
Updated my journal.
Aha! The man's eyes light up as he hears your voice. It isn't my steady copper jink coming to Pharod's waiting arms again. Greetings, corpse. He smiles a wicked grin. Have you come to ask Pharod for another jaunt to the mortuary walls? No, I'm here to ask you some questions that only you can answer. He studies you, mumbling slightly, his eyes flicker up and down your frame. It isn't a mummer's fair, corpse. No time for games, no time for Pharod to play the wheel. Who are you? What are you asking such questions for? I need answers, Pharod, and I was told you could provide them. Pharod licks his lips. They make a rasping sound like a dry parchment sand. Now, who told you such a thing, corpse? Well, who needed to tell me? Are you not Pharod? Ah, so little said, so much told. Pharod falls silent and suddenly you have a feeling that Pharod is dissecting you like a corpse on a mortuary slab. I know much you would know. Much. Yes. Much indeed. Pharod smiles slowly, the folds of flesh in his face peeling back like a curtain. What do you know of me? Pharod licks his lips and settles himself on a crutch like a vulture. No, not free. The question you ask... His pasty white hands tap the edge of his crutch. Much I can tell you, but the telling has a cost. Go on. Pharod taps the flagstones with his crutch and sneers. This village is not all that lies buried beneath Ragpickers Square. Chambers, vaults, corridors, filled with the dead, all asleep in their coffins. Somewhere in those halls, somewhere there, lies something misplaced, something mine. What is it? A small thing, a trinket, such a trifle. As Pharod speaks, his words start echoing as if two people are speaking. You know you've heard them before from your own lips. But remain silent and listen. A small thing, a trinket, such a trifle. Pharod turns away as if embarrassed, but his voice sharpens like a knife. A sphere, bronze, ugly, feels like an egg but isn't. Has a stink of custard about it. Fetch it for me. Such a small favour. Then a favour what I do for you, Gorbz. Do you know where it is? Ah. Pharod sighs a little shifting sand. And why do you suppose I ask you to look for it, Gorbz? I do not know where it is. I know it's buried deep, far deeper than any villager has ever gone. Alright. But I want to know what I'm buying with this trinket. There's a lot of knowing rattling around in my brain box, Gorbz. He holds up a withered finger. One of them is this little bit of wisdom. Everybody wants something, whether they would know it or not. There is much I know about you. Much that you would want to know. Very well, I'll see about what you could go. I could say, look, tell me what you know, or I'll just kill you right now. And then you'll go, but if you kill me, then you're not going to know anything, and you're going to be in exactly the same place. So, very well, I'll see about finding the sphere for you in exchange for what you know. Very well, a deal struck, a deal made. Pharod cracks his crutch sharply against the flagstones. A sphere for a peek inside my brain box. Now, Gorbz, there is no time to waste. Go to the gate to the south and east and tell those slumbering fools to open it for you. Make haste, make haste. But I have some questions before I go, if it's alright.
My journal.
Then ask. Pharod smacks his crutch in the cobbles as if passing a sentence. Come, Gorbz. Time is short and so's my patience. When I woke in the mortuary, I was missing a journal. Do you know where it is? Pharod squints at you, the folds of flesh coming down over his eyes. A journal you had when we spoke last. Has it lost itself? Pharod chuckles dryly. These eyes have not seen it, but keep them peeled, I will. Oh, I'd love to read you such magnificent work. I heard you have a wealth of bodies. Does a mage tell the secrets of his craft? So it is with the collector. Pharod frowns, studying you. Perhaps I will tell you. You must promise that it's for your ears only. What I hear is my ears only.
Updated my journal.
Very well. Pharod taps the flagstones with his crutch and sneers. This village is not all that lies buried beneath Ragpickers Square. Chambers, vaults, corridors. Places black as pitch, filled with weeping stones and precious dead, all asleep in their coffins. Just sleeping. Where did they come from? Pharod affixes you with a lopsided stare. Corpse. Everything dies. Life is so short, but death lasts for so very, very long. Many people, many deaths. His stare travels past you. Such a waste for their deaths to be useless in a dusty's arms, eh? What do you mean?
Updated my journal.
Pharod smiles greedily. Not all the dead that goes to the mortuary gate is fed to the furnace, Gorbz. The Dusties bury some of the dead in the city's bowels, under the village. So near, so close. It's such a place. I would have been a fool not to see the opportunities. So you robbed the catacombs of the dead dustmen placed there and sell them back to them? Pharod nods and then chuckles lightly. The sound is like shifting sand. These catacombs are as deep as a Dusty's pockets, and as deep as the greed of man. Oh yes, and the greed of man is something that shall always be counted upon when naught else is left, is there? Thank you, I must now go. That was Pharod, nicknamed Stuttercrutch. Now, we do have to go below, but I'll probably leave that for another session. This was the buried village over here. I'm just going to stroll off over to the shop over here and take a rest so I can get dak'kon up on health, because when I go down below there's going to be precious few places to rest and plenty of things that they're going to try and eat my face off. So until I head below, thank you so much for watching. Once again, this was Planescape Torment with the Nameless One, dak'kon, and Mort. I shall catch you in the next episode, and until then, thank you, and good night.